Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Now, as you can tell by the title, you probably heard the news anyway. Dolly Parton has sadly passed on today, and I'm not going to talk about this long, by the way. But I will admit now, I never really took much of an interest in country and Western music. But she was, however, a grade A human being, as I would call them. People that always do good things for other people. And it just makes me sad when good people pass away. Because I wasn't really going to record a video tonight. I was thinking about many things, but when I heard the news, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do my best to be a grade A human being. And then I'm going to make the video I said I was going to make, but then didn't. Because I do occasionally keep in contact with people. There's two people who've reached out to me, really. Three if you include that one person at the beginning when I first started my vlog a year ago, which I screwed up. Hope he's okay. Really do. Anyway, there's one person I was talking to who is going through a very hard time right now. I'm not going to name them because they know who they are. If they are watching, they know who they are. And I won't name them because, you don't do that. And I will admit, this person is having a much harder time than I am. But one thing I did get from the message was there is a complete and total lack of hope. And that is the saddest part of the whole thing. The lack of hope. And that is something I can relate to, the lack of hope. Because that is something I've had most of my life. For a good portion of my life, I've just assumed this was it. That my life will not have any meaning. I'll most likely be alone at the end. And I'll just be any record of my senses will probably be, the fact I'm written in the annal, just written in, local records that I was born and I died. No wife, no kids, no real friends to speak of. Just me. And maybe my robot helper if such things exist in the future. Though I'm kind of hoping they don't because that's quite bleak. But that is why I started this video. Or rather, this vlog in the first place. Because I wanted to turn my life around. I mean, that is literally the title of my first video. Turning my life around. Because I got tired of feeling like this. Got tired of being defeated all the time and the hopelessness. I got tired of it, honestly. And it still hurts me, the hopelessness. The feeling of hopelessness and uselessness generally does get to me. But I am doing better. The hope, that little glimmer of hope is still there. It's a little flame. Like a tiny little flame that you can just about see in the distance. It's there though. And I don't want to lose that flame. I want it to grow bigger, I want to feel hope. I want to feel happiness. I want to feel love. And, some sense of accomplishment. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I do because I'll never really go down in the annals of history or anything. I mean, less than 1% of modern celebrities will go down in the annals of history. Okay, very few will. Okay, most of them will just be little footnotes and old YouTube videos or whatever the future equivalent of YouTube is. Because let's face it, YouTube is not going to be around forever, especially with the recent changes to monetization. I mean, seriously, YouTube, what the frick were you thinking? Screwing over little creators like that. There's a lot of people out there who do rely on that, rely on YouTube. So show your small creators some love, people, alright? Show them some love because they probably need it right now. But that's not why I'm doing this whole video. The whole point of today's video was to talk about hope, which I have been talking about, and I'm getting there. And I've said this a million times before, well, not literally a million, but a lot. But I'll say again, reach out to me, people, okay? If you are lonely or if you feel desperate or you have no hope, reach out to me. I will admit I am a terrible conversationalist, and I won't answer your message straight away because I'm partly scared of getting sucked into a conversation. And as my conversation I am terrible that I will eventually make things worse. But I do want you to reach out to me if you are struggling. If you have no one to talk to, reach out to me, okay? Because I ain't getting better at this social thing. I'm getting better at it. And hopefully I don't screw up like that first person who reached out to me. I really hope I don't do that again. I hope they're okay. If you are a person you still watch, which is unlikely, but if you are, let me know you're okay, alright? You know who you are. But to go back, there's a lot of lonely people out there. Admittedly, I am one of them. Yes, I know, James, you live with your parents, you can't be. Well, yes, I get that, okay, but I'm lonely within my own heart, you know? I'm lonely with my heart because I don't have a partner. I don't really have any friends anymore. They've all settled down and moved on to better lives. But not me. I'm still here. But one day at a time. But this isn't about me. This is about you. How are you all doing? I'm serious, okay? How are you doing, okay? Let me know. Reach out to me if you are struggling. Please reach out to me, okay? I mean that, all right? Because life is hard, you know? Just send a message and can, make things better. Same way it does for me with this vlog. Of course, I won't do this forever because eventually I will get more subscribers and more viewers to these videos eventually. And it might get to the point where I can't talk to everyone, but, I can reach a few people. And at the moment, I can reach back to you. In the description, there is my Instagram page, which you can send me a message on. You could probably find me on social media if you have a brain. Or other social medias, anyway. That's where someone else has found me on there. So I'm on Threads now. It's a bit depressing place, but I'm on there. I should really get. I am technically on Blue Sky, though. I do need to log back in. So if you have reached out to me on Blue Sky, then I do apologise. But the point is, life is hard, and I get that. And I'm not going to pretend that my life is harder than any of you lot out there, okay? Because we all have our own problems, okay? I'm not going to pretend that I have it so bad, because I probably don't. I mean, some of you people watching this are probably thinking, James, I'd love to have your life. In which case, send me a message. I'm always up for talking to people, meeting new friends, even if it is just exchanging the odd message here and there. Because I don't like the idea of people struggling like I have. And I know there are people out there who are. And I'm going to have something because I'm going to keep repeating myself. And I keep doing this. And you can only do it for so long. So let's wrap this up, all right? If this video was too long, you didn't bother paying, I'll tell you now, okay? Dolly Parton died, which you probably know. I decided to do my own little bit to be a greater human being, and I'm once again imploring people who are lonely to reach out to me. Okay, or anyone, okay? It doesn't have to be you, just reach out to someone, okay? And just let me know how you're doing in general, alright, people? Life is hard. I get that. But let's try and make it less hard, shall we? And just so you know, I'm going to say is once again, before I go, I do appreciate every single one of you being with me on this journey. I really do. Also, enjoy the driving footage because you won't be getting any more for a good while. Not until I figure out how to do it properly in my new car. So you may not see it for a while, but we shall see. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you people because this video is getting too long now. So take care of yourselves, alright, everyone? And if you are lonely, reach out to me or anyone. Okay? Bye.